you don't need a large amount of capital to start trading, but you do need a solid plan. I personally found success starting trading with only $50, and I'm excited to share with you my story of how I turned $50 into $96,000 in managed accounts. So I started trading way back in 2013, and when I was starting out, the amount that I was willing to actually risk in the market was only $50 because I didn't know how this trading actually works. And within 2 weeks of actually trading, I actually blew up part of that $50. So I decided, I think I've gotten a hang of it a bit. So I added another $100 on top. So now I had about $150. But then within my first 3 months period, I'd actually lost part of that $100 as well. And then I decided I'll deposit another $50. So I deposited a total of about $200. And at the end of that 3-month period, I was only remaining with $20. So I'd actually, as it's normally said, I had actually blown up my account. So at that particular moment, I felt really bad about my trading, and I felt that I just want to quit trading. But after thinking through the many things that I had tried online and I had failed, I decided this was the one thing that I was not going to quit on. I decided I'm not depositing any more money until I learn actually how to trade. So now I've remained with only $20 on my account. So what I decided to do at that particular moment was to actually find one particular mentor online and stick to what they were actually teaching, because I was learning from so many people online. I said I was going to learn from just one person. So for the first 1 year after that, I was actually focusing more on demo trading. That is, I was not risking actual money in the market. So just trading with virtual money. So during this particular time, the focus that I decided to focus on was learning a good trading strategy and perfecting how to actually implement it. So the things that I was learning during that time were the various kinds of entry signals that are there. What determines a good time to buy or sell? I started learning about support and resistance levels. So what are the best support and resistance levels? That is, levels to trade from. I was also starting to learn about risk management. How can I ensure that I'm not actually blowing up my account easily or risking so much per trade whenever I'm trading? Then the next thing was, how can I be able to maximize the profits that I'm making whenever trades go in my favor? So I learned something about I need to make sure my profits are at least 2 times whatever I'm risking. So still learning about the trading strategies, I also learned the importance of being patient to wait for only the entry signals that match my trading strategy. So that was very hard at that particular moment, but over practice, and since it was only demo trading, I was able to develop patience to only wait for only the best entry signals. Then after that, my mentor actually taught me the next thing was I needed to develop the discipline to stick to the strategy that I have learned. When you're usually online, the key temptation is usually, I've seen someone else teaching something else on YouTube. Let me try this. I've seen this particular blog article about a trading strategy. Let me try it as well. And that was one thing that my mentor was really pushing me and telling me that you need to focus on only one trading strategy and only trade that particular strategy. So it was hard, but consistently just developing that patience and trusting that whatever was being taught would actually work, I actually stuck to it. So after a period of a year of learning and perfecting how to do all these different elements of the trading strategy, I then decided that I was then going to be able to try again to live trade, that is, trade with actual money. But then I didn't have a lot of money during that particular time. So what I decided to do, and I was a bit scared to actually put in additional money after losing the initial like $180. So luckily during that particular period, my broker was running a promotion whereby if you had deposited certain money in the past, you'd be able to get like a bonus. So on my $20, I got $100 more. So now I had an account that had just $120, a small account. And he said, now I'm going to implement what I've been doing on demo, but now on my live account. And the goal with that small account was I decided that I wanted to create a profitable track record. Because something my mentor told me that getting money once you have a profitable track record is easy. And thankfully, after that period of about a year or so, I was actually able to create a profitable track record. But problem was, I still had only $120 in my account. So what happened next after I'd actually been able to create that track record? Before we look into that, I'd like to share with you my free training on the 7 steps to financial freedom through trading. It's an amazing video training that will give you a step-by-step plan on how you can actually be able to start trading for a living. So if you'd like to get access to that, you will find the sign-up link on the pinned comment of this particular video or in the description of this video. So after I created the profitable track record, around January of 2016, I actually got my very first investor who actually gave me their money to be able to trade for them. And this was because I was in a platform called eToro. And at eToro, whenever you have a profitable track record, someone can be able to copy your trades. And the funny thing, this was actually not even a year into my profitable track record. It was after just 4 months of being profitable. That's when they decided for me to invest on their behalf. So it started showing me the power, and it encouraged me to be able to know that this plan of creating a profitable track record actually worked. Unfortunately, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Along the way, from that in January of 2016, I gained and lost investors as my performance was up and down. And I got to learn that investors don't just want high returns, they also want limited risk of actually losing all their money. As I reduced my risk and I was able to show that I can be profitable over a period of more than a year, I actually got investment from a company in a program called Axis Select. Just by sharing my track record with them, I was able to get $8,000 to be able to trade on their behalf. So it was very, very encouraging. So after I got the initial $8,000 from the investment company, I kept trading and kept improving my trading track record. And at a point, combining the money from the investment company plus individual investors, I was able to get to a point of managing up to about $96,000. So I started getting paid based on how much profit I was actually making for my investors in general. So the additional key thing for me was, once I could prove that I could trade profitably with a small account of just $100, then it showed that I could actually be trusted to be able to trade with a higher account size, because I had already developed the key professional attributes of actually trading. That is the risk management, the position sizing, and being disciplined, being patient with my trading strategy. All those elements, you can easily develop them when you're having a small trading account. And once you've developed them, then you can be able to transition to actually showing it to potential investors and actually getting money to trade for them. To learn even more about how you can become a successful trader using a small trading account, then check out my free training that I shared earlier on the 7 steps to financial freedom through trading. You'll find the sign up link on the pinned comment of this video or in the description of this video.